It's in the game.
PlayStation.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Then they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's gonna bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Murray on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. He's got room to roam. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will get this inside the 30.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Henderson here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
May now on third down. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Escapes the pocket, and he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's White on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
May now from the gun. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Caught by his back. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Dive play straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another carry for it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Murray looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Into the hands of Harrison. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
4 yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Caught on the slant. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. May off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's May. Caught, nice gain left side. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Murray. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Murray. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Made a throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The give here on second. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
And it's third down.
Throw here, third down. He throws a bullet deep to the right, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First down now, ball at the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Throwing on first down, here's Murray. He can't connect with him, incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again, Murray. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Another throw coming for Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here. From the gun, it's May. Forced out to his right. He'll get this to Henry. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Completed over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10. Here's May. On the move, headed right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Play action now, Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Murray keeps it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. That one connects. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's May on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll take the interception back inside the 35. Before he goes out of bounds.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. As the open man downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 41.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Fields this clean at the 30. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Murray setting up to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Murray to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Wide open down the field, and he has it!
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This our last play of the quarter. They'll run here on 1st down. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Fails to find his running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Right up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The tackle made.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
42. Patriots 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll run here from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Quickly out to the right, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Has a lane inside the 35. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 28.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's White on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 3rd
It's the
down.
2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals nearing their first win of the season. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Patriots first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. He's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They've got first down here from the 36. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we say so long from Glendale.
Two months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the Lions wideout. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Lions move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the Denver defense that steps up on this play. They force a rare interception of Justin Herbert, and this one's going the other way. All the way, pick 6, touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the Eagles quarterback. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.